three-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins. Jaime Barria, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at
leading off tonight for
It's a little
Minnesota.
Bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Line toward right center. Hamilton is right there, one down. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. I was so impressed with him last month. He had 25 runs batted in. I was looking through the stats and it said 25 RBIs, and I had to do a double take. That's when you're picking up your team and helping them win games, too.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Grounded to the right. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
So digging in now, Alex K. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
This guy's got a big shot at the Triple Crown. He's leading in 2 of the 3 categories and top 5 in home runs, so that's where he needs to pick it up. This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Hamilton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugene Solari, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Mercado sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. A 0 for the Twins in their half of the first. Indians coming up. You've tuned in to MLB Network. Tommy McMillan gets the starting nod for the Twins. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Billy Hamilton.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants it. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm a bit concerned about Billy Hamilton right now. Talk about struggling. He had less than 5 hits the entire last month. Whoa, that's like a hit a week. I mean, come on. When you wake up and fall out of bed, you're at least going to be able to get 1 hit a week. He has to do a lot better than that.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled off. A bouncer to the left side. Polanco gloves it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting third, the right fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Digging in, Oscar Mercado. Back on Wednesday, it was a 1-for-5 performance for him. First pitch on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe. We are still scoreless. Stepping in, Max Kepler. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's.
He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
That hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Here's Miguel Sano. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Hamilton going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
He's set. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Rocker takes his lead at third with 1 away. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Throw into second. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Batting 9.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pitch. A quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Pacheco, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the plate right in front of him. So he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Into the box, Luis Arias, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Outside, 3-0 now. 3 runs already home here. That one's in there, 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mercado is in pursuit, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Strike taken up in the zone.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. They score 4 times on 4 hits here. 1 error in the inning and no one left. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. To his left, Arias, and that's the first out.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Kind of the new age baseball this guy is right here. A shortstop with power. At one time, the shortstop position was all about the glove and range, but no longer. And this guy's living proof. Power hitter from the middle part of the diamond.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Bowers.
Here now is Jake Bowers. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bowers is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Here's the 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back safely. Ball and no strikes. The count to Jose Ramirez. A ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Lindor is off at first with 2 away. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Settling in now, Alex K. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And it's fouled away. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Coming to the plate now, Eugene Solari. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Solari, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first-rounder. And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double. And that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Max Kepler.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no the ground rule double.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Brent.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jeffrey Rodriguez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Jeffrey
Brent Rucker will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only 1 gone. Fastball just inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
That's wide, 2-0. A man at third with 1 away. Three and 0 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 3-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Mercado giving chase. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
The first baseman, number 22.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
In now, Miguel Sano, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Sano, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Ready with the 1-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came
13.
after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Rocker stands at second with 2 gone. Hey. 2-2. Bullet back up the middle. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Twins 6 and the Indians nothing.
Indians due to hit here in the 3rd, and they are looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Carlos Santana now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Carlos Santana is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Left field and deep. Kay going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
The center fielder, number 6.
Now at the plate, Billy Hamilton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
Now batting.
No,
Second
that was
baseman.
pretty impressive, Matt. I really
Takes
like a
off.
pitcher that trusts and works
Hernandez.
off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. This is in the air out to right. Rucker is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Indians leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for Minnesota.
Into the box now,
the center
Christian
fielder.
Pacheco. He
Christian
scored after tripling in his first
Pacheco.
plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mercado is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
The batter number
And
2.
there are the final numbers for the Indian starter.
Luis
And clearly he was off his
Arias.
game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1, and there's ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3-2.
Helpful.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They lead it 6-0. Leading off the inning, Oscar Mercado.
Leading off
And they'll
for
need
the
him to get
Indians,
something going here.
the right fielder.
Lots of baseball
Oscar
left in this one as we're still early on.
Mercado.
But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there.
That's
Cleveland. 6 to this point. So he's got
hitter.
good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Reyes.
Into the box now, Franmil Reyes. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up. You can go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Lindor.
Ready now, Francisco Lindor. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
In now, Jake Bauers. Pitch out. Nothing doing. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count. There's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base.
And hang on, he's out. Gunned down, trying to swipe a bag with 2 away, and that's going to put an end to the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Digging in once again, Alex K. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now time granted. at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And he lays off again. Ball 3. Eugene Solari will be next. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Bowers has a read on it. 1 away.
The catcher, number 8, Eugene.
So coming to the plate, Eugene Solari. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1. 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Max Kepler. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Swung on and belted. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 42 on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
The first baseman, number 22.
Into the box, Miguel Sano. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 to him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Lewis is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Sano, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line towards center field. Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Middle of the... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the Indians.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Bauers. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 ball. Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter.
Now
he's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-1 home. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled off. down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And it's fouled away.
Six fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. First and second here with nobody out. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, number 38, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 0-2 once more. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Number 6, Billy.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Billy Hamilton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball 1. Hit to first. He's got it. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So striding forward now, Christian Pacheco. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Mercado moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Ready for another shot now, Luis Arias. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit towards center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3 as it remains an 8-0 ball game. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Softly hit out towards short, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Into the box now, Franmil Reyes. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hard hit ball to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Mercado over at second. Reyes at first, 1 gone.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Payoff pitch one more time, and he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
The left fielder, number 10.
Now at the plate, Jake Bauers. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he fouls this one off. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Jake
Now
Bowers goes down
the
for the
third
second
baseman.
out here in the bottom half.
Runner on first in
Rob
a double play
Perez.
situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Jose Ramirez is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here in Cleveland, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Stepping into the box, Alex K. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy.
Ladies
Don't
and gentlemen,
forget, he
your
homered
attention,
yesterday.
please.
So you know he's locked
Now
in and
pitching
ready to
for
roll
the
up there. We'll see if he learns
Number
from that
74.
mistake.
Number 74 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. In now, Eugene Solari. Popped him up. Number 38 waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Max.
To the plate
Kepler.
now is the designated hitter, Max Kepler. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know. But that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Stepping in now, Brent Rocker, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. In there, 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Kepler, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Still even at 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up. Hernandez at second. Throw to Santana. The double play, and that's how the side is retired. For the Twins. thanks to this solo shot. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up. It's the Twins 9 and the Indians nothing. So now Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Now.
Into the box, number 38. As he'll take a look at ball one. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through this. Seventh inning, so he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence.
6.
All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
No balls and a strike to count. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Popped up. Sano moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Into the box, Miguel Sano. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Miguel Sano.
From the stretch. Line drive to left. Bowers is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box now, Royce Lewis. Lays off 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch, and he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The center fielder, number 24.
Stepping in, Christian Pacheco.
Pacheco.
Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Lewis stands at first with 1 out. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The 0-2 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Up top, it's 2-0. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out.
The right fielder.
Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Standing in now, Franmil Reyes. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In there, strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down. Ready for another chance? Jorge Polanco. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Circle change, too low, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Ball two as the breaking ball misses inside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Eugene Solari will be next. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Lindor ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The catcher, number 8.
Digging in now, Eugene Solari. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1-0 the count. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the direct. He extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
In now, Jake Bauers. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1 the count now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fouled off. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Pacheco. One down.
Now batting, third baseman,
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Looking to send him packing again. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Stepping in now, Carlos Santana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. The 2-0. Catches the strike zone as he tried to check his swing. 2 out, nobody on. And it misses. 3-1 now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Last strike now for Cleveland. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only 1 single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Minnesota Twins win for a division-leading 110th time. Tommy McMillan records his 18th win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Jaime Maria struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.